Hey guys, welcome back to Countdown to the Castle. My name's Joey, here with my beautiful wife and co-host, Marissa.
Hey guys.
So in today's episode, we are going to become Imagineers.
Yes, I am a little scared of what our ideas are going to be, and also very excited because as Disney lovers, I say we should be on the board of executives and be making these decisions. So
That's right.
let us know if you guys like our ideas enough to maybe have them implemented. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah.
kind of.
But this is going to range from rethemes, new lands, maybe some expansions, anything that you can think that you want to change or make better in your eyes. And yes, it is in your eyes because some people might not agree. But
Are you talking about me? I
Yeah.
may not agree.
you might not agree. No, I think mine are okay. I don't think there's any in there that are disagreeable.
Okay.
But before we get into that, Marissa's got some news.
I do, yeah. So, I feel like they had been kind of radio silent on a few different things, like Villains Land, things like that. Like, well, I guess Monsters Inc. Land kind of came out and stuff. So, but anyway, we have more news on the nighttime parade that's going to be coming to Magic Kingdom. We got the name of it. So, the name of it is going to be Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away. And this is going to be coming to Magic Kingdom next summer. So
Okay.
that means like this May, right? Or is it like 2026 summer? I guess because there's like ones. I'm always so bad at that. Isn't that
I
the
think
worst?
it's this summer, next summer.
I agree. I think the same thing. So the concept art, it looks like we're going to be having Peter Pan and Kanto, maybe some Moana.
Nice.
And I think this is really fun and exciting news when we got it at D23, just because we don't have a nighttime parade, and this is going to be wonderful. So I'm excited. It looks very,
too.
just looks very whimsical and almost like reminiscent of the Electrical Parade, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
The next piece of news is over at Hollywood Studios. We also heard at one point that they were changing the Cars interactive show over there next to Rock and Roller Coaster to a Villains show, and we now have the name. It's going to be called Villains Unfairly Ever After.
See, one thing about that, it's like they're making a Villains Land. I don't agree with the Cross Park IP.
Yeah, it's kind of like Star Tours not being in like
Yeah, that
Galaxy's
and then
Edge. But even worse,
you know
'cause it's
what?
different
I can't
parks.
even think of it anymore. But I know there is more. But like, yeah, the cross IP thing, not my Animal Kingdom, for instance. You got the Finding Nemo show over there, but then you got
The Seas of Nemo and Friends.
Seas of Nemo's and
Yeah.
Friends. Like,
I see what you're saying.
I don't like the cross park thing.
I don't really think I mind it, but it does make me feel a little bit bad. But I mean, I also guess I can understand why they would do it, because it's like maybe someone's not going to Epcot that trip, or I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree with you, or I kind of want it all together for cohesion. But
Which is funny because I think some of mine today are actually cross park IPs. But
I honestly didn't.
I said if they don't care, I don't care. But like, I care.
I only have one. Well, I guess I don't know. It's kind of hard. I only have like one traditional like IP that I'm using.
Like new.
Like yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. But, yeah, so Villains Unfairly Ever After show over there in the new Cars area, or the Cars area. And then the last piece of news is just that the Festival of Holidays has kicked off. We have officially begun the season, and I'm so excited. I literally was like, I went to sleep that night, and I was like, I'm just so excited to see all my vlogs tomorrow morning, like everybody
She
at the
was.
festival.
I mean, that is fact check. Correct.
So, yes, I am very excited for us to be able to go. I can't wait to kind of like start making our must-dos. Next week's episode is actually going to be like a pre-trip, kind of like what we did for our lightning lanes, what we're really excited about doing, kind of like what our plans are.
Yep.
So, yeah, but that is all that I have for
But then
news
we'll
today.
also have a post-trip.
And we'll have like the
Because,
regular recap.
Planning just does not always go the right way.
That's so
So,
true. And there's
it'll
just so
probably change.
much in like that 7. I like realized today, or like last night I was planning out this week, because we've hit 7 days as of when, we'll have actually hit 6 days when this episode is out.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, lots to do this week. So we'll be talking all about that and all about what you'll need to be doing 7 days out in advance and what our plans are. But all right, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Ladies first.
All right, ladies first.
That's
I feel
right.
like I'm going to kind of go
I'm gonna go like my
Yes.
my least
Yeah.
like big announcements, because I have some like little knickknacks here and there where I'm like, yeah, just put this here.
I agree. Yeah,
there's some
I
of
kind of
those, and
agree.
then there's some that are more expanded and more in depth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with like my smaller ones first.
Okay, that's what
and
I'll do too then.
But yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. So my first one is
Wait, did you like think about like? Because I don't know if I did. But
I don't know. I just try to have fun with it.
did you think about
honestly.
not having too many in one park?
No.
Or no? Okay.
He was telling me, he was like, I'm trying to think about where I could put these, and I was like, didn't even think about that at all. I give you the
She's
idea.
like plug and play.
I'm literally like, I give you the ideas,
Drop it there.
and you guys got to be like the engine.
I was like,
the
you know
actual
what?
engineers.
There's already 2 in Magic. I got to get one in Hollywood, maybe another one in Epcot. But then I just started thinking about it. I'm like, what do I want gone, and what could replace it? You know?
I guess that's honestly a good thing, but yeah, I guess we're just gonna make the parks huge because I'm not getting rid of anything. I'm not replacing anything. I'm just adding. So
Nice.
the first thing that I'm adding is I'm actually adding 2 Villains Land that will become. This is the expansion in Magic Kingdom that we're all so excited about.
That's right.
Not the
You're
Villains
adding
show that we were just
to
talking
a
about.
non-existent land.
Yes,
Got it.
they're expanding
Let's
the
do it.
parks. So I am going to add to that land because, we don't know all the details yet. So maybe they will have this. We don't know yet. But what I need to see is a Dr. Facilier villains ride. I need a dark ride of Dr. Facilier.
Yes.
And so the concept is kind of like you're going with Dr. Facilier to the other side. Right, so he's got friends on the other side. Of course, that's gonna be playing just some jazzy music.
I like
the
it.
cue's gonna be like walking through Bourbon Street, like real New Orleans kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because of like the voodoo like lore and stuff, that is just like so encompassing of everything. So
I like that.
yeah, so instead of like just like the happy like nature part of the bayou that we get from Tiana's, which I love, it's beautiful.
We get
We're
the
gonna get more
dark,
like
eerie.
the mystical and like the neon lights and things like that. So
That's right. I like
that's
that.
my first idea.
That was her small idea. One of my small ideas is very small.
That's
There's
okay.
This is a do this.
That's
idea.
okay.
So,
And
but
I have
I'll
one
do.
of those too,
I will
actually.
go again
Go okay.
after.
That's fine.
So I'll do 2 because this one is super small.
Okay.
But Hollywood Studios, I think we bring the hat back. You know what?
I'm pretty sure we talked about that.
If I'm an Imagineer and I know what was best for Hollywood Studios, I'd bring the hat back.
I honestly don't know why they don't. Like truly, I don't, unless it's just not what their like aesthetic that they're going for.
It's the aesthetic.
But
that we
maybe
need to.
maybe I don't know, paint it or something.
So if they hired me, the hat would be back.
You know what I just thought of? How much sense it made because you have Phantasmic,
That's what I'm saying.
Sorcerer Mickey.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Sorcerer
only
Mickey
thing I
needs
can
more
see
representation, by the way.
Is because
Maybe
like
that should be one of your ideas.
it was a centerpiece, but also the Chinese theater's right there too. So it's kind of like blocking the whole Chinese theater.
Yeah,
so you
that's
don't
what they
see it.
wanted to be like the main focus. So maybe that's why.
But
okay, but yeah, agreed.
But yeah, bring the hat back.
Agreed.
So here's another smaller one. I went with It's a Small World.
That you're replacing.
We're gonna retheme it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it's gonna be a boat ride still.
Yeah.
Same ride.
Make
but
a little bit of an easy transition.
I think they can bring all like story book characters
Ooh.
instead of like countries and stuff and all that. We got the countries over there in Epcot.
And
you
like
know what
because
I'm saying?
no one knows those dolls don't have name, or like they probably do, but like we don't know who those dolls are. Those dolls are just representations of culture, which is important.
Yeah, for
but-
sure. Like I kind of felt like I might have got some hate for this just because it is.
But
it
you're
is
trying not to crowd the park.
Yeah.
So you're just retheming. Okay.
I think storybook characters. It's hard for me not to say Storybook. I don't know why.
I know.
Storybook characters, and like they can have different set areas.
Yeah.
And there's like music playing to each set, like like correlating
For
music
each
to
book
those
or
things.
something.
So have like a scene with Cinderella or Snow White, just like these like.
Oh, like your classic
Yeah,
cartoons and
like-
animations.
Yeah, classic.
Animations, I guess not cartoons.
I'm keeping it a kid's ride. I'm not making it like a throw ride or
Yeah.
anything, but I just
People
think
are going to be mad that you're adding IP, I think, but personally, I love it. I think that'd be amazing. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be more fun for me.
Yeah, I think it would be more fun, and a lot more people would ride it, to be honest. Yeah, I just think it's be enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree. I like that idea.
Thanks.
That's good. Okay, so one of my smaller ideas, all I have, people mover through all the parks.
Oh.
Period.
Nice.
I'll continue after that.
I love that.
Because there's no arguing that. We need a people mover throughout all, like, we need what the railroad is.
It could be themed people movers, too. Like, like, you know, the Animal Kingdom could be, like, all, like, this grassy, like, you know, like, safari type looking one.
Yeah.
And
I mean, absolutely. I think it's just first of all, it's such a people eater. Well, maybe not like too much of a people eater, but it's fast. Like, it's fast moving, right?
Yeah.
So it's a no-brainer. I think it's a no-brainer, and it would be it'd be difficult infrastructure-wise to kind of figure that out, but, you know,
Dude,
whatever.
Yeah, love that.
Okay.
That's a great one.
So, the next one that I have is the Imagineering Club. So,
okay.
If you guys have ever seen the cruise ship, they have kids clubs. All the cruise ships, Disney cruise ships, have kids clubs that only adults can see on open house. So at the very beginning. So all these videos that I'm seeing of the Disney Wish, there's this Imagineering little area where kids are able to sit down and like draw up concepts of rides or whatever they want to draw up.
Yeah.
And like it is so cool because on the walls and everything they have like replicas of like how, you know, they came up with like ride vehicles and like just like things like that. So here's the idea. Imagineering Club. This is the workshop that you can create your attractions, and then you have some technology. I don't know what it is. That's not my job. And then you can see those attractions and those things simulated. So like what we're doing now, we have an Imagineering episode. That's a whole thing. That's what we go there to do, right? So, you know, I would say I said like on the Wish, you have vibes of the one man's dream and Walt Disney Presents. So it's like you can have this workshop, but also have just tons like seeped in Disney history, which we need more of, I think. So yeah, I think it's just going to be like a very like classic looking Disney theme, like Walt Disney themed area where kids can and adults, that's the thing, and adults can go and just be creative.
That is the thing. I was going to ask you, but then you answered it right there.
Yes.
Adults are allowed to go.
Yeah, I think that's like why I want it, because this on the Wish is only kids. I need something for adults like that. Like they have technology where you could, in Epcot years ago, that you could create your own roller coaster and then be simulated. I know in like the 10 minutes.
That'd be popular now. Like
I think so too, yeah. But I know you could figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Love that. That's
Thanks.
great. Nice. So we are taking it to Animal Kingdom on my end.
Good. I didn't show any love to Animal Kingdom or anything related. Yeah.
This one's smaller one too, but I think it would be a good addition.
Okay.
Now these two things, same IP across the park.
Okay.
But you would replace the Finding Nemo show.
Ooh.
With a Pandora show.
Interesting.
Show.
That's difficult that it's cross in the same park.
Yeah, but I think
for
it's a grand theater, you know, like it's a good theater to do a show like this.
Yeah.
And like think of like Navi River, what they did in there, right?
Like all like the neon, like
the bioluminescent lights.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
The noise, the animal noises that they got, and the songs they got. Think about what they can do on that stage, right? And they can kind of keep the same concept. Like they can have the puppeteers, but they'll have like the live actors and stuff, and they'll show off like, you know, the Pandora songs, all the bioluminescent. They should have like
the little floating bioluminescent things like go out into the crowd.
Yeah, like it would be absolutely insane, I think. And,
yeah, that would be cool.
You know, Animal Kingdom's about, you know, preserving nature too, so they can kind of throw that kind of like concept in there too.
I like
so
that
like
a lot.
I think it would be really cool.
I think it'd be better than Big Blue and Beyond.
I mean, for sure. But yeah, I think they can do a lot of cool stuff with a Pandora play.
I do think as good as a play, because whether or not I like the play or whatever, it's still a very well done thing. However, I do want to see something different there. So I think that'd be cool. I mean, you already have a lot of Pandora, so kind of capitalize on it while you have like things like that. So I'm not against that.
Yeah,
I think that's cute. I would go watch that, and I think I would probably enjoy that a lot more than what's currently there.
Better than Nemo.
Better than Nemo. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, I like it.
Cool.
All right, so the next ride that we have it's going to be a retro Disney ride.
A retro Disney ride. So what does that mean?
So while I was going through this, I was like, I feel like I like kind of came up with ideas or things that like I love about Disney or Disney related. And a lot of it came from like OG Disney feelings.
Okay.
Like we love the Disney cartoons.
Yep.
We love like things that feel very Disney, right? So this is going to be a dark ride.
Ooh, I love me a dark ride.
Yes. We're going to go through the eras of Disney, shall we said.
Dark boat ride, dark trackless ride, dark.
This is going to be a dark, I don't know, I guess, honestly, boat ride, because you start as Steamboat Willie.
Oh, okay.
So
works out then.
You're starting in Steamboat Willie, it's Mickey's debut, you're black and white, the whole attraction, everything around you is going to be black and white. And you're going to work your way into kind of the next area. This would be the silent era with the Steamboat Willie. And then you're going to go into the golden era where Fantasia and like OG character cartoons like Mickey and Goofy and things like that. So you're going to go from this black and white Steamboat Willie to this colorful like Fantasia. And another thing off of a Disney cruise that I was thinking for like inspiration was the animator's palette.
Yeah.
And on the Disney Magic, the animator's palette is all black when you first walk in, no color.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a show that eventually all the color kind of comes into the room, and it's really cool. So kind of same concept like that. Like you're starting at the beginning of the Mickey era, and you're kind of like working your way through it. So we're going to go through the eras that I have for this ride.
Wow.
So we start in the silent area with era with Steamboat Willie, all black and white. Then you go into the golden age, and with the Fantasia, OG things, and then the Disney Renaissance era, so like Jungle Book and 101 Dalmatians. And then, so that's going to be like mid-century modern, like animation, like very upbeat, very much like our Disney childhood movies and things.
Okay.
And then you're going to go into...
You put a lot of thought into this. You are an Imagineer. See, I'm not as creative as this. I'm like, I have an idea. Someone make it happen.
I think yours are way more reasonable. Like yours would actually probably happen. Yeah. Mine probably would never happen. I just kind of thought of an idea and I was like, all right, let's run with it. So I'm not usually very creative. So this is a nice turn for me. So
yeah, I mean, yeah. It's really good so far.
We're going to end into like the new era of Disney, what is like current. So like Moana and Frozen and things like that. So
dude, I really like this.
Yeah, it's just like a journey through. And personally, I don't need
through the
none
years
of mine are
of
thrill.
Disney.
Yeah, like just through the years of Disney, because everybody loves Mickey and Minnie's so much, right? Like we finally got this ride for Mickey and Minnie, and people are eating it up because of how like classic it is to Disney World. And I'm like, well, let's bring more of that. So I think this one, if I had to choose a park, it'd probably fit best in Hollywood Studios.
For sure.
But yeah, so that's that idea.
I love that.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. And everyone loves a good boat ride. So.
Yes.
Sorry. Didn't catch, or I forgot. Where was that at?
Well, I was just, I didn't really put locations on any of these, only because.
Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by that. Okay.
Yeah, like I just was like, ideas, here we are, there you go.
Someone else figure out where to put it.
Yes. Okay. Like I'm not the man, I'm not the
That's a
construction
Hollywood
manager.
Studios.
That's what I was saying. It feels like it's Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, that might be a Hollywood Studios kind of,
or
like maybe like an Epcot.
Maybe an Epcot. Because
Epcot.
I'm like, Hollywood Studios does have Mickey and Minnie's, so why don't we share the love?
That's what I'm saying.
And it has Walt Disney Presents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you think?
What was your previous ones?
I was going to say, so the retro Disney one, the Dr. Facilier would have to be in the Villains Land Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. So you did give that one a location. You did.
Yeah, I did. This one, we thought maybe like Epcot, definitely not Animal. And then, gosh, I forgot my last one. Oh, the Imagineering Club.
The Imagineering
That's an
Club.
Epcot.
Yeah, that's an
Epcot. That's like innovative things like that.
Yeah, for sure, Epcot.
But this one I feel like Epcot can accept a lot, because a lot of
it can.
You know?
It's because of like the kinds of lands that they have.
Yeah, like they have nature, and then they have like I want to just say future world and then like, but they have, the future and they have nature and they have discovery, things like that. So
there's a lot of places for it.
Nature, discovery. What's the name?
Crickets.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole new Epcot like front half, it's just future world to me. So, okay. So go ahead. What do you have next for us?
Okay, staying in Animal Kingdom on this one.
All right.
I want and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of trees in Animal Kingdom, but I want like a rainforest biome.
Okay.
So like a land.
Oh, okay.
I want a rainforest land.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I love this.
Yeah.
And it's not IP.
Yeah, no, it's just a rainforest land.
Wait, I love that.
It can showcase different kinds of animals that are in the rainforest, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking we get rid of Cali River Rapids.
Yes.
And I mean fill it in. Get rid of it. Redo it. Okay?
Give me the space.
So instead of a family water ride, it's going to be a more intense boat ride through the rainforest.
Okay. An intense boat ride? So are you thinking like Tiana's?
Tiana's? No.
Like with a drop? Or are you just thinking like fast?
No, there could be
or
some
are you
drops.
Thinking like Popeyes?
So I'm thinking like in between like Frozen. And like.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And like Tiana's. Sure. We'll do it in between.
Oh, like I like the drops.
Like there should be some like rapids in there and all this stuff, and we'll be able to see like different animals throughout the forest. It doesn't have to be real animals.
I was gonna say, are they
animatronics.
real?
Animatronics, just see like, and it's like an adventure thing, like a knowledge thing too, to learn like. You'll see different animatronics throughout the whole boat ride, like how animals prey on each other, or things like that,
ecosystem,
and like how they live in the rainforest. And to go with that, to further your knowledge, I actually saw some like cool like concept art pictures of things like rainforest style, where there's like tree houses way up top, right?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Tree houses in the top. So I know Animal Kingdom has walking trails, but I think they need to add another walking trail if this rainforest biome comes to life. And I think the walking trail is the suspended, connected bridges in between each tree house in the rainforest biome.
What's in the treehouse? Maybe there's like bars.
Bars?
Bars.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Like you're like bar hopping up in the
anyways,
trees.
yeah, on my thing, I put bars in the treehouse.
Yeah, right. This was all your idea. Wait, I love that.
But
First of all,
so then it's just a walking trail and some bars. And
or just,
again, you get to see how like
or just like seating. Honestly, that'd be amazing to sit up there and just sit.
You kind of get to see like a different point of view on how like animals are, living throughout the rainforest, and like, you get to see like suspended monkeys and stuff.
And we so rarely get to see
birds.
into that ecosystem. Like,
and they can make it vibey.
Oh, 100%. I mean, think about Rainforest Cafe. That on steroids.
I'm talking about speakers up there with you and stuff like that. And it's just like, not Raven, but like, just like rain sounds. And then when it's actually raining, like, shoot me.
I think this is a wonderful idea. I'll start by thinking and talking about your ride idea. Love it. And it's funny because like the current like thing that you're talking about, Cali River Rapids, like it's all about deforestation and like the rainforest.
We're bringing it back.
And I think it's for recognition. No, you're not bringing back deforestation.
Okay, no, we're bringing back the trees. We're bringing back the trees.
I know. I love how you start. I was so nervous when you started. You were like, there's a lot of trees. I'm like, what are you about to say? Joey, sometimes he's like, I don't know what everybody's freaking out about. There's a lot of trees in the world. I'm like, Joey. But anyway, so I think this is going to be a fun way to still have that conservation conversation.
That's right.
About deforestation, because the rainforest is so heavily impacted by that. And I know this all went into your ideas, right?
That's right. I thought about this.
And so, I mean, it's still there, like that topic, but also the safari, like you think about Kilimanjaro safaris, there's the savannah and you have like the grasslands and things like that. And so it's like we don't get the rainforest often.
We don't.
And that's such a cool biome
Big knowledge.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
I think that's really
There
good.
could be like cool
idea.
lanterns hanging from the trees for the nighttime and stuff like that. Oh,
Like
dude,
a Senior Frogs up there in the
dude,
treehouse.
I think it would be great.
I love that idea.
Phenomenal.
I
Maybe
will absolutely.
maybe some slides on the way down.
Or think about like if you took the like Nomad Lounge and put that up in the tree house, like in the trees, because on our honeymoon and
See, that's what I'm talking about. Buildings like the Nomad Lounge. That was perfect.
right,
you
like
said
that, like
circular, like like I don't know how to describe it, but
yes, circular. No, yeah, like
circular building.
yeah,
Circular wooden building. Yeah,
just
but
kidding.
those up in the sky, just so you can see down, and
Yeah,
like you're
well-
over the boat ride too, so that's like super cool.
Yeah, it's
mean-
almost like it's almost as cool as being able to sit next to the window in Pinocchio's waving everybody at Small
That's
World.
right. I mean, we
But
might need a
that's actually a
net because there
storybook.
might be some mean people that throw stuff.
Oh my! I was like, who's jumping?
Yeah, no, we're not jumping. We're not jumping.
I think that's really cool, and those buildings that you're talking about that look like Nomad Lounge. Remember our ride from Port Orleans over to Disney Springs?
Yes.
We passed the tree houses, and it was very,
That's what I'm
very
talking about.
similar
Like that.
to
Yeah,
those.
I was literally just thinking about the boat ride.
Really?
And I was gonna bring it up, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bring it up. But then you
Yeah.
brought it up, and I was like, perfect.
Perfect.
But yeah, we're on the same train here.
That's amazing. That honestly might be my favorite idea so far. I think
That's
I'd be
right.
able to enjoy that the most.
Like the deep greens, kind of just like
yeah.
like the
We're
deep,
all about
deep
vibes
greens.
over here. We are all about some vibes.
That's
In fact,
right.
we have an ambiance on during this
And
episode
I'm
right
really for the speakers.
now. It might
The rain sounds.
Yeah, like the
what? I'm just talking
Like
about
the
rain
rainforest
sounds, monkey
song.
noises,
that's kind of what I was trying to do.
snakes, maybe. But fireflies. I don't know if fireflies make noises.
I don't think they're in the rainforest.
But yeah,
Maybe
I
they
think
are,
it
I
could
don't
be a very vibey land.
Yes. I agree.
Thanks.
I think that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I think you might need a little bit more room than just what. Although Kelly,
No, I looked
takes
at
up
it.
A lot of room.
It was actually a pretty big area.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think you might be right.
And especially because I brought the walking trail up instead of down, so you don't need much ground room. You need sky room.
I brought it up. That is literally like
So
vertical.
the boat ride can still be here, and you just the walking path is up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's right.
I love it. Okay, so
Beat that.
I think I have something that could battle you.
Okay.
So we're gonna move into the last sector of my Imagineering. This is the bad mamma jamma, the big boy. So
How many more?
we're gonna take it. So, well, I have a land, and then I had some rides within that land.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just talk about the land. I'll kind of introduce the land to you, and you can kind of tell me when you want me to stop to give you your turn again, okay? So, I'm so excited about this one. This is Y2K land.
Y2K land.
Yes, so think about like early 2000s, like 2000s. This is what this land is going to be. So, I think it's for the girlies. And for some boys, because you have some bangers in there. But
Okay.
when I was thinking about this, I was thinking very much like neon pinks and things like that. So let me tell you the IP that we're going to be using. This is one of the only IPs, other than I guess Touch Facilier. So we have Princess Diaries, Enchanted, High School Musical, Freaky Friday, Lizzie McGuire movie,
No.
Jump In, Cheetah Girls, Cadet Kelly, and Camp Rock. Listen, there was Jump In, Camp Rock, High School Musical. You can find something that you like in there.
Okay. Yeah. Cadet Kelly.
Love. I'm telling you what,
Lizzie
Hillary
McGuire?
Duff owned Y2K. She owned it. She was my queen.
Oh man.
She still is. But okay, so with this land, there's going to be this is a land, okay? This is a land. So
This is a land.
I will start with the what do I want to start with? I will start with the live show. So we have live entertainment in this land. Of course we do, because these movies, so many of them are representative of the creative outlets that maybe young teens need in their lives.
That's
so
right.
we're going to think about High School Musical. What's the opening scene of High School Musical 1? They're meeting, it's New Year's Eve, it's snowing, they meet on the stage, they're both doing karaoke, they're both giving mics, and they have this magical moment. It's snowing outside, it's wonderful. Everybody has wanted to go to a party like that.
everybody has the opportunity to do that.
So, what this is this is a live show during on New Year's Eve, where Troy and Gabriella, with live performers and singers, and the audience can join in karaoke. You know, practicality.
We're breaking free.
We're breaking free.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the live entertainment. It's all conducive. We have fake snow. We have
So it's a
good
sing-along
vibes,
show.
low lighting. It's a sing-along show-ish. I was thinking more like actually karaoke, but which I think Disney adults would eat up. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think we could get some really memorable moments with that.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
I'm not much of a karaoke guy, but
I love karaoke, and I just think this is cool. I think the major thing, though, is the vibes that brings of New York. Why am I having such a hard time with that word?
New Year's.
New Year's Eve. So yeah, that's my first thing.
Nice.
Next, we have high tea. This is going to be representative of the Princess Diaries.
Okay.
We're going to be having an opportunity for high tea. This is going to be your dining.
This
if
is
you
crazy.
so want. So
The thought process in this is absolutely absurd. I feel like I have such vague ideas.
No, your ideas are good. I like your ideas. But I was most excited about this, I think.
Okay.
Have I said that about all of them? I don't know. But
yeah.
So, high tea, which I'm really excited about. And then we have a royal makeover for children, also reminiscent of the Princess Diaries.
Okay.
And then we have a dark ride.
Ooh.
I didn't know how to categorize it. Think Fast and Furious, right?
Ew.
But hear me out. Think Fast Furious. Think King Kong, where you're in like this like.
You picked the two worst rides on planet Earth and said, you know what?
I know,
yeah,
but,
that's gonna be in this land.
But Fast and Furious is ironically hilarious and fun, right?
Okay.
Like it's so funny because
So we're
of
in a
how
big
campy
bus
it is.
mobile.
We're in a big bus mobile, and we're going with Camp Rockians.
What?
To make a promo video.
Princess Diaries and Camp Rock.
It's all Y2K. Everything was in 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're separate. They're not next to each other or anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're in this bus. These are all separate things, I'm saying. And the whole idea is that you're making a music video with camp rockers like Joe Jonas, Demi Lovato, all the things like that. All of Camp Rock. They're making a promo for the next Camp Rock year for all the musical talent. So you're partaking. You know, like the part of Fast and Furious that's funny is that it feels like an off-branded music video.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
well, let's just take that up a notch and actually make that the sole purpose of this ride.
Oh man.
So it doesn't have to be ironically funny. It's just funny. Moving on.
Yeah, move on from that because King Kong and Fast and Furious is absurd.
The next thing is there's going to be kind of like junior dance play, but for adults. It's going to be a dance party.
Who we with?
Everybody, I guess.
Oh, it's just a dance
thinking,
party.
I was just thinking. I just said dance party. So.
Dance party. Okay.
I just like maybe High School Musical. We can get them in there.
Oh yeah. Some
Cheetah
Camp
Girls.
Rockians.
No. I've decided it's Cheetah Girls. And it's everybody. Yeah, it's
Cheetah
everybody.
Girls. Nice.
And then for some street atmosphere that we all know is very important, we're going to have Double Dutch in the streets.
Oh, jump in, baby.
Yes, exactly. And fun fact, Magic Kingdom used to have jump roping in the streets because I have pictures of it, of me jump roping.
Never knew that.
In Magic Kingdom.
Just like I never knew Toontown or anything like that.
Yeah,
I
so.
just have no memories.
No memories.
No memories. You know, we were talking the other day.
About how you wake up.
With my family, we were like, you know, my brother said, until you're 5, you're kind of on auto cruise, and all of a sudden you just wake up. For me, it was like 12.
Like late bloomer.
Yeah. Like I just woke up and I was 12. Everything before that, I'm like, I have no idea what happened.
Oh, that's probably a good thing. You were wreaking havoc out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that was bad.
so you got another one?
I do.
Okay, how many more do you have?
3.
Okay, give me 2 of yours.
2 of mine right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the first one is a re-theme.
Okay.
And I'm re-theming a re-theme.
All right. It's a cycle at Disney at this point, guys.
That's right. But the re-theme has not happened yet.
Oh.
So I'm re-theming Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh.
With Powerline Max.
So good.
Yeah. So I've actually I've thought about this, But like I've actually seen it too. Like some other people have. I've seen Powerline Max go around the block, but
That would be so good
yeah.
with this.
So it'd be the same ride, Powerline Max, and it's almost the same concept as
where
Rock and
it's
Roller
just kind of
Coaster.
like your rock and roll. Your well, I don't know if Powerline's
So,
like rock and roll.
you can't really do much with that queue, right? The queue's just terrible. It's gonna be terrible with any ride.
Yeah.
That goes there. So terrible queue. But the pre-show, you're gonna have like the projection screen's still gonna be the same.
Yeah.
But all the stuff in the background is gonna be different. So you're gonna have like, like animated electric guitars and like sparks
like it
flying
all just
off
becomes
these
animated
things.
still, but it's like Max.
And then Max is back there,
Yeah.
hyping you up. He's got a brand new single. Like we're at a concert, but he's on tour right now, speed tour.
I love it.
So he's got a brand new song he's about to perform, and we have to get there, and he's hyping you up, getting you ready for this.
And then Goofy comes in, and instead of like, the manager coming in and giving you VIP passes, Goofy's, doing something silly.
Goofy's being goofy,
Goofing.
So, but yeah, so you go back. We changed the car with like a futuristic sports car. Mm-hmm. So it'll be a futuristic sports car, not like an old. What is that? A muscle car? I don't know. What that was. Super stretch.
Yeah, a limo. Yeah.
Super stretch limo. So it'll be a futuristic sports car, and then, like I said, it's the same ride. So we take off, and now you're zooming through the city. See, it's kind of the same concept.
Yeah, which is good to
it's the same
retheme. Like
concept.
you don't want to have to completely redo the whole ride.
But there's gonna be like electric obstacles you gotta go through, like actual power lines sparking, and there's gonna be neon signs flashing to the rhythm of the music. It's gonna be his new single going on.
Yeah, I like it.
And then at the end you're finally at his concert, but it's gonna be really, really electrifying.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
I'm
love it.
saying.
I think that's gonna be a crowd favorite. I think everybody loves Powerline Max.
I just think there needs to be a lot of crackling electricity throughout the ride.
Yeah.
Like it just needs to get you in that feeling. There could be a lot more neon signs. Like Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster
I
only
agree.
had like 2 neon signs.
Yeah, they could put more in there.
But this is there's gonna be like buildings in there, like it's that you're going through the city. It actually looks like you're going through the city. It's not just be like 2 street signs just out of nowhere. This is gonna be one of a kind.
Well, it's like Max doing all of his stunts for Powerline.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So like you'd be like grinding the
Yeah,
rails,
yeah,
power
yeah.
lines, and I thought it was a good idea.
It is a good idea. I like that a lot. I think that's a very popular one. I think that could be an easier transition, honestly, than Muppets. I don't know what they're going to do for Muppets.
And it's like they have Powerline Max at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And the only thing
for like
advertised
Jollywood
for
Nights and
Powerline Max, is Jollywood Nights, and you get Powerline Max there. And it's like, why are we not showing enough love to this character right now?
I agree, because the Goofy movie is elite, and it's like, again, show some love to our OG fabs. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So I just think it's a better transition than Muppets. Thank you.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And mic drop.
Okay, give me another one.
Okay, here we go. So this one is a already made land in a different park, but I think it needs to come to Disney World. And I know there's some like contract floating around in the space somewhere that says Disney can't have Marvel characters.
Yeah, you want Avengers
from
Campus?
a certain time frame. So it doesn't need to be Avengers Campus, but I just want like a Marvel universe. And I think a good spot would be to take out Mission Space, because nobody likes that ride. Let's be honest, except for me. I kind of like it, but it kind of freaks me out. But we'll take out Mission Space. We'll create a whole new land over there that's going to be Marvel Universe, and I think it fits with. I think it's World Discovery. It's the futuristic. It's the futuristic world
right next to Guardians. I think there's enough Marvel, because I think it's like what it's a 2013 or something like that. I have no idea. The contract is like pre a certain date of like Marvel. So like your Spider-Man, like your OGs, like you can't have those west or east of the Mississippi. But which sounds so like
that contract's almost up. I thought it was like 2026.
I think that I've heard that too. But even still, I think there's so many new Marvel things going out there, and I don't know. Like maybe these have been comic books, I'm sure forever. Maybe that's involved. I don't know. But it just seems like there's a lot of new Marvel going around. I'm not the Marvel girly, but I think that they could probably fill it out with what they have.
I'm really not a Marvel buff either, but I just think it would be cool. I just like the concept of a Marvel land, and I mean, they already have Guardians right there, so that could be like the main attraction for it.
Yeah.
I think we can add one more attraction. I had another one in mind, but it's very loose.
I want it to be like not the exact same thing as Disneyland, but like give us something different.
Yeah.
So we can have like two different coasts.
I feel like I kind of went different in a way. So
Joey's like, actually, it's the exact.
Guardians is the main attraction.
Yep.
I think they can add another ride. I picked Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
To be the ride.
I think that'd be
because I think he's cool with his portals and stuff. Again, I'm not a buff, so don't make fun of me when I start talking about what I'm talking about here. But
they're like, actually, they're
yeah. So I did Doctor Strange. I'm gonna make it a dark ride. It's gonna be a 4-person car. So let me try to word. So in Universal Super Mario World, they have like the augmented reality for Mario Kart.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think they can do a lot of cool things with augmented reality with this ride.
Oh, augmented reality.
That's what I'm saying. So
I
it's
like
a dark ride, like a trackless ride, but you, as your team of 4, you can call yourself the Avengers, and but you guys have control over multiple outcomes. So it's a very re-rideable ride.
Like it's dependent. Ooh, I like
dependent
this.
on you.
Yeah.
So you're like opening portals and deciding which path you want to take and stuff like that. I think it would be really, really cool.
Like each person gets to vote, and then it's like
like as you're going, like you're like, I don't know, Doctor Who has a Doctor Who, Doctor Strange. There's
really
a lot of
not Marvel buffs.
He always talks about how there's so many outcomes, but only one's like correct and stuff like that.
Such a good
So I think the whole portal
idea.
concept and like you're able to go through different outcomes
and it's
every time
not
you ride.
Like you can do different outcomes because it's augmented reality. Like you don't have to change much of the infrastructure.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's already there.
So I think it'd be an augmented reality. I like it.
I think that's really cool. Yeah. Because there isn't one thing at Disney World that has augmented reality. And so for that, I'm not like, I'd probably get sick on it, but like really cool to elevate the rides. And I think getting more involved, like everybody loves Smuggler's Run because of, you being able to kind of control a little bit more than you can most other things in Disney World.
It's not just
like
a screen taking you somewhere. You're actually engaged and you're interacting with what's actually happening.
And like you said, rewritability on that would be crazy.
Oh, yeah. And they can always add more like outcomes to the ride.
Yes.
So I think that'd be really cool.
That is a wonderful idea.
That's what
absolutely
I'm
love that. Yeah, you've had some bangers.
I mean, there's still more.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I added a Marvel Universe museum.
Ooh, okay.
Like a walk-through museum, right? I think it would be cool to showcase like all the futuristic technology that goes into these movies and like obviously like the heroes technology and stuff like that, like the gauntlets and like the teleporter and Iron Man suits. I think it would be super cool to do that.
The Ant-Man thing.
And if they made it like interactive too, so like you can actually like simulate you doing things with these
honestly the museum alone
technology.
Would be I know people would love that.
And they have like the statues of characters in there. It'd be cool, some cool photo ops
or like
going
screen
around.
worn things.
And then obviously within the land there could be some sideshow opportunities. I know like Disneyland has Doctor Strange as one of their sideshows. They got
is Spider-Man. He? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that. I know the Spider-Man.
They got the Spider-Man one. I think there can be, I mean, you can pick any character you want to be in the Marvel sideshows. But yeah, that would be cool. I think there could be a main show too. I don't know where they'd put it, but there could be a main show where it's kind of like the Indiana Jones show. So like a behind the scenes, like how we filmed it type.
Yeah, okay.
Deal.
I like that.
I think that would be cool. And they can always change that out. There's so many Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to just be one dimensional with just Indiana Jones. Like you can be like, all right, we're gonna put Hulk in here. We're gonna
well,
yeah, we're gonna put Hulk in here.
Is he? Are we sure? I thought he was DC.
No, he's not. He's Marvel.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, we'll put Hulk in here, and then Iron Man, and just show you how we shot these scenes. One time you can do all the Avengers together and everything like that. So I think that would be a cool idea. And then finally, Space 220 turns into a Guardians restaurant, Guardians of the Galaxy restaurant.
And that makes sense.
So you're actually in their spaceship that they drive around. Don't know what it's called.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Don't roast me. I don't know what it's called.
I didn't know
think
it had
it's
a
like
name.
the Peloton or something.
Oh my goodness. The Peloton.
No, I don't know. I don't know. But like the
Got a crazy
visuals
workout
out there,
in.
you can see like space battles and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my idea for
That one's
Marvel Universe.
amazing. That's a banger.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is going to be my last thing. This is an accompaniment to the Y2K land. And this is the Y2K hotel. Yes, I have a hotel.
Oh, wow. Like an actual hotel?
An actual hotel.
Or like Hollywood Tower?
No. Like actually a hotel where you can go stay.
Okay.
So when you're thinking about this hotel, think about neons, chromes, pink, cheetahs, boom boxes on the walls and around playing music, digital cameras, like old digital cameras, CD walls.
Krogs.
Krogs.
Is that what they're called?
I have no idea what
The shoes that you've been wanting?
Crocs?
Cogs?
Cogs?
Krogs?
You talking about like
The Lizzie McGuire shoes?
oh Crocs, but they're Lizzie McGuire. Yeah, y'all know the
Those
Lizzie
are
McGuire.
Crocs? I thought you were saying Krogs, like
No, it's the brand Croc.
Crogs. Oh.
Crocs that made the Lizzie McGuire shoes at Disney World.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
had
they're
no
so
idea.
cute. Yeah, Y2K. Exactly. They already know what's up. So CDs on the walls, Disney Channel, like so you know how you can take like a little like make photo with the characters on like the screen. Instead, you're gonna be able to make your own like Disney Channel logo and be able to like kind of simulate that. Outside, we're going to have a pool, which is going to have a pool party constantly with 2000s music playing. And think about like it being like a beach club, like early 2000s beach club, like beach balls flying around everywhere, good music.
Teen Beach movie.
Yeah, exactly. So, rooms themed to like Lizzie McGuire, Cheetah Girls, Hannah Montana. I guess you could throw in like a High School Musical. But don't hate on my idea. I was really excited about Y2K.
Okay, which room would you stay in first? Would you
Cheetah
want
Girls.
Cheetah Girls.
Yeah.
Interesting. You've been talking about Lizzie McGuire so much.
Yeah, Cheetah Girls.
Okay, out of like the Lizzie McGuire, Cadet Kelly,
all the Hilary
Cheetah
Duff
Girls,
movies.
Yeah. Cheetah Girls.
Oh yeah, Cheetah Girls.
Yeah.
For me, for me too.
I mean, Cheetah Girls.
I mean, like outside of like the High School Musical, because I would still choose Cheetah Girls. I would choose Cheetah Girls.
Yeah,
over
for sure.
everything. I think.
I think the hotel would be a really, really cool idea.
Thanks.
But it is geared to Y2K.
Well, and it's like there's a lot of millennials, and then like Gen what, like X or something, Gen Z.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gen Z. I don't know either, but like that's becoming the target audience. Like we're growing up.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We're the ones spending the money to go down there, and I think it's as fun as it is to have like a Riviera and how relaxing and how lovely. I think we also need some pump up jams,
some upbeat,
and like we need to have more Disney Channel focused things, and I'll even allow some of the new stuff. We were watching Wizard of Waverly Place, the new one.
It was pretty good,
and it was really good. So, like, just Disney Channel was kind of like where I was wanting. I was just like, that's such a big part of my childhood.
That's
Y2K.
cool, though. I like that concept.
So
I'm not hating.
Okay,
I love it.
You were a little bit, but that's okay.
No.
All right, what do you have any more?
I have one more.
Okay, go ahead.
And then this one is an expansion.
Oh, okay.
Of not a land, but a ride that can be transformed into a land.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm following.
This one's in Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
All right. And it is the Hollywood's Tower of Terror.
Oh, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
I like this.
That's what I'm saying. So we are expanding the Tower of Terror, and this is actually going to seep into the Cars area. So no show.
We just got the announcement of the new show.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
That's what I'm saying. No show. This is going to go into that area. So it's going to be an expansion of the hotel. So I got two different options here. We can do an expansion of the hotel, right? That we can like walk through, and there can be different like attractions and stuff in there. Or we can do a town, like a spooky town.
like the 1920s?
Yeah. Like the
vibe?
same like time frame and stuff like that. But the whole town is run down. So I like so
the whole town is in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's very paranormal. It's a paranormal town. And I think outside, like, They can do really cool ambiance. Obviously, the ambiance is going to be a little bit more cool at night because they can do a lot more. But I think it can have like dimmed lighting and really cool sound effects, maybe like rainstorm, thunder,
You have a
lightning,
speakeasy bar.
crackling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's down here. I have the Tower of Terror Lounge,
Love
so
it.
it's going to be like the eating area
Mm-hmm.
of the hotel. It can be the
Oh,
bar.
yeah, right.
So this is all the hotel that we don't see. You know what I mean? So it can be an expansion there. I think there can be another. I guess I'm a walkthrough kind of guy. So I added a walkthrough attraction, almost like a haunted house in a way.
Interesting.
But you're exploring more of the hotel and you're learning a little bit more about the history of the hotel and finding deeper what goes on within this hotel rather than just the elevators dropping
and just like the brief history you get.
And I think
of
they
the
can use
family.
like really cool like holographic visuals. They can do a lot of jump scares, so I'm thinking like haunted house type vibe here.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
And then they can have like a haunted dining experience. I think that would be cool.
So they
Where
scare
like
me
you're
while
just
I'm
like
eating.
eating and all of a sudden it's like when the lights turn off, whatever, and there's like some like cool holographics.
That
of
may
ghosts.
have some like safety concerns, but we don't have. That's
No,
again not our job.
We do plastic silverware. Plastic silverware. Yeah.
No, I like that a lot. Yeah.
But there's like cobwebs on everything.
Yeah.
And, like just like the same vibe of like the lobby of Tower of Terror. I want that in the town in the expansion of Tower of Terror.
You know what would be kind of cool too is you obviously have Tower of Terror. This is the present day Tower of Terror. What if we like walked through past that and we get into the actual golden era of what Tower of Terror in that era was in all of its glory. Like you're actually going through like Hollywood era during this time.
I like that.
And like you're seeing the glitz and the glamour, which we know Hollywood Studios likes. So instead of it being still run down, it's actually you've been transported to the actual time. And that can still be part of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Because you can go anywhere.
I do
in
like
Twilight
that.
Zone. So yeah, but I like your idea too.
Nice.
I like it a lot. I think so I'm gonna have a hard time remembering all of yours. I know you're probably gonna have a hard time remembering all mine, but what do you think your favorite idea of mine was? I'll tell you right now, my favorite of yours was tied with the Rainforest Cafe and your augmented reality idea. That was really smart to think about.
Rainforest Cafe.
Nope. Rainforest Cafe is already an idea.
Well, you said Rainforest Cafe.
I said Rainforest Cafe.
My rainforest biome and my augmented reality ride. Cool. I actually do really like your Y2K.
Okay.
I do. What was the first? What did you?
Dr.
So
Facilier.
is that your ride where it's like starts off dark and then?
Oh no, that's the going through the eras of
yes,
Disney.
that one.
The retro
That's
Disney.
my favorite.
Is
I
it?
Love that.
Oh,
Love
okay. I like that one too.
That one's a good one.
Thanks.
That one's really good.
Well,
I can see that coming.
Yeah. I think we really had some like really usable ideas.
That's right.
I really do.
Yours were a little bit more detailed.
I don't know. You had some good detail in there. You really did. Yeah, I think we absolutely killed it. I think it'd be fun to see kind of what like maybe put our descriptions into AI and see like images that it kind of like comes up for our
that
ideas.
would be cool.
Maybe I'll do that and post something to our Instagram over at Countess to the Castle.
That's right.
I think that'd be really cool. But I had so much fun. It was a little bit stressful. Just because
it was.
Obviously Disney does.
This one took some brain power just due to the fact that they're actually doing a lot of stuff recently.
Right.
And
like
a lot of things are new, so it's kind of hard to like retheme or replace or get rid of or add.
Because before I probably would have made a Villain's Land. And now they're actually making a Villain's Land.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So it was like, for me, Magic Kingdom was hard to think about because they're adding 2 new lands to it. And it's like, what would you replace in Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Other than like, for me, it's a small world.
Yeah.
Anything else,
no, it was
I'm
tough.
keeping.
It was tough. And I think just, it's the testament to like how much goes into even just retheming a ride.
And I was thinking like logical too. Like I was looking at the map of.
No, I was not.
Of the land, like surrounding the park and seeing how much how big the plot of land was in that area.
Could
Like I was
never.
looking at that.
I would just tell
okay.
Disney, buy more land.
So I was thinking a little bit more like logical on where it can be
Yeah.
placed. And so I had to make sure it fit in the park.
But you did an incredible job. I know you
Thank
were
you.
stressed about it, but you did an incredible job. And I liked my ideas, and I
did
think
too.
I think
I
we
loved them.
got some real hitters here. I think, if we can get enough traction on this episode over here,
That's
we
what
can,
I'm saying.
We can
We
really
could be your next Imagineers.
bring these. No, I don't want to be an Imagineer because I don't want to be an engineer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
Hey, I'll be an engineer.
Okay, yeah, you go be an engineer. I don't want to do
Make
all the
some
math.
big bucks.
Yeah, probably. But okay, well, I had so much fun doing this episode.
Me too.
Thank you for putting in so much effort with all of yours.
You too.
And so, yeah, I appreciate it. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to us today. You can go follow us over at Countdown to the Castle at our Instagram or subscribe to us on our YouTube. Leave a like and review over on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yes.
And until next time.
Let the countdown begin. That was